Chat, welcome to Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It's not really a Mario World game. Now, the reason I'm playing this is because I got an email saying, Vinny, you do not have a vanilla playthrough of Yoshi's Island on your channel full of video games. And that is true. There's Yoshi's New Island. There's Yoshi's Crafted World. Yoshi's Woolly World. Yoshi's Paper Mache. Paps... nothing. Paper Mache Dream Balloon. Yoshi's Tax Fraud. Yoshi's World. But no, I don't actually have a playthrough of this, and this is a great all-time classic, and I've been thinking about this game a little bit recently. And considering I do have some time, and I have some gaps in my schedule, so to speak, where I'm only playing stuff like Dino Crisis, I thought, hey, look, that looks like popcorn. I thought it would be a really nice idea to revisit this game, which I enjoy a lot. Huh? We're watching an Italian baby get abducted. It happens all the time in Italy. They just bring him to New York City. And they're like, make it a pizza. Do you plan to finish Monster Hunter Wilds? I don't know. I haven't really had the desire to play it. I think I could see myself getting to high rank when that lobby system is implemented. I'll return to it. Hopefully, if I return to it, they patch it so that it doesn't crash when I play it. That would be nice. This was a weird sequel. And it was one that confused me when I was younger. I remember I was reading like Game Informer or Game Pro or something, and they revealed this. And I was like, and Nintendo Power as well. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not Mario, a baby? And that's when I was just kind of like, I was like, man, what are they gonna do for another Mario game? And I was a little disappointed that it was Yoshi in the lead role. And I thought that, like, the art style looked cool, but at the time, you know, when you're a kid and you don't want to see things that are like baby things because you're getting old and you're an adult. But then you find out, oh, this is one of the best games ever made. Got it. So that's how that went down for me. How do you, change the, I guess this is fine. This is probably pixel perfect, right? Another reason why I like this game a lot is I didn't own it. This was a rental. So, the first time I owned it was the GBA version. So the Yoshis are like, why is there a baby that fell from the sky? And why didn't this baby splat? They decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, I've played through this game a number of times. I rented it a number of times too, but then I played the GBA version. I'm pretty sure I've streamed this before the Full Sauce channel. So this is going back a while. I've corrupted it about 25,000 times. So yeah, I've got a lot of Yoshi's Island memories. But here's the thing, chat. They never topped this. The Yoshi series has had some really good moments, some embarrassing moments, like the diarrhea kazoos in Yoshi's New Island. I like some of the later Yoshi games. I do, and I enjoy when they release, but I think this is still the best one. Get ready, chat. I have an emote of Yoshi screaming. I don't know what it is, but there it is. For someone wondering if this is going to be a 100% playthrough, probably not. I mean, we'll see how I'm feeling, but 100% is a feat that I've accomplished at some point. I don't know if it's going to happen again in my life. Such a great soundtrack. Such a great art style. And yet, with all of the strengths and Yoshi's popularity, I think Nintendo was still a little hesitant to just call the game Yoshi's Island. So they were like, let us call this Super Mario World 2. I mean, it makes sense. I don't necessarily... I mean, what do you think, chat? Is this a Mario World game, or is this a tacked-on title? Oh yeah, and then there was Mario Land 3. So they were like... You know, they were trying out some shit with Wario and with Yoshi. But they didn't have enough faith in them to carry their own game without a Mario word. Even though Wario sounds suspiciously like Mario, they were still like, we can't release that without Mario in the title. Is there a Chuck Salmon in the chat right now? Yoshi brings out the Chuck Salmon. What's up, man? I mean, I can't blame you. This is a good choice. Hope you're doing well. I'm so used to the GBA sounds, it feels a bit weird. Yeah, I considered for about 3 minutes. Do I play the GBA version? Because I think there's some additional levels in that. But at the end of the day, having grown up with this one, and also, you know, the screen real estate, the non-washed out colors for the GBA screen, so that you could see in the sun. Or more like low-light situations. The GBA had a lot of games that kind of just looked washed out. Super Mario Brothers 2, it's basically the All-Stars version with some big Shy Guys. But the color palette is really, like, hard to look at on a non-GBA screen. I need 2 more red coins. So for those that don't know this game, I'm sure that, like, most people here have played this, but if you haven't, a couple things set this apart from Mario World, which is the physics, for example. I don't know what mode this is. I know Super Nintendo has several modes to do rotation. But that kind of thing was kind of impressive for the time. There's some, like, 3D in this game, too. But, that, and also you can shoot smelly eggs, and each level has a bunch of collectibles that lead to, like, a 100%, which unlocks you more levels. So, this is, I think, the first Mario game that had these, whereas Mario World had the dragon coins, but that would just get you a 1-up and not, like, secret levels. And I think the Mario series, like, in platformers from then, would incorporate that sort of thing. Like, get all collectibles to unlock new levels. "100% is pretty damn hard, harder than the Mario games." I remember it being a pain in the ass, yeah. Oh, also mini-games, I forgot about these. He looks sick. I don't know, he just looks ill. The baby Mario in question here. God damn it. He is ill, that's why you're carrying him to the hospital. Do you think Mario remembers any of this? You know what? I think he remembers it emotionally. And that's why he has a lust for adventure. Like, he has this insatiable... Like, he can't sit still for 5 minutes, this guy. I'm gonna lower the game a little tiny bit. Because I wanted to hear the music, but those things are kind of loud. Thoughts on Yoshi Story? Do you know I've never played Yoshi Story? I mean, I've played a little bit of it for, like, just to check it out on stream. It's been corrupted, but I have never actually finished that game because the reviews were very mixed when it was released, and I didn't have money for mixed games, okay? I had to get like 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 games, otherwise I might have been wasting my money. So, yeah, I didn't actually get it. I kind of regret not having played it, and that's maybe something I can rectify one day, if I'm ever in a Yoshi mood after this. It's a high-score, run-focused game like Star Fox. Yeah, I heard it was, like, really, really easy compared to this game. And, like, when you have a game that's this good, going from this to, like, something a little bit less good just felt like a shame. But, I don't know, I haven't played it. Maybe one day I will. I want to maybe give it a shot. You know, there's a million games that I could definitely, catch up on. Playing Yoshi's Story at the age of 40 for the first time. Why not? I can hear, "Eat asshole! Eat asshole!" Also, it's cool because Yoshi can turn into a helicopter like Vin Diesel can turn into a car. You can tell that the red coins have a little, like, different tint to them. But sometimes I get confused. Can I do a Vin Diesel turning into a car impression? Said nobody in chat. Sure.
There's a nuclear submarine. I gotta turn into a car and destroy it. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Alright, here I go. Vin Diesel turn into a...
You know, it was easier to do with my old microphone. Easy. Also, another thing I liked about this game was some of the visuals were like psychedelic almost. Just weird, like this right here. Like, how fucking high up are we? That we can see the curvature of Yoshi's planet. I think I missed something. Hang on, this is gonna be a very long playthrough. No, it's not that long of a game. I mean, it is, and I can take my time with it. I could do it like once or twice a week, comfortably, and it will be fun. But, if I go for 100%, it's gonna take way longer. Vinny, the Switch 2 Direct is in less than 2 weeks. Any predictions? Mario! That's it. I just got that. That's all I can think of. I could have thrown eggs at these smelly coins. Smelly eggs for the smelly coin. Ah. We are not gaming today. Okay, a couple more coins, another flower. Ah! No! No! We're fine. Does anyone else think it looks really painful when Yoshi melts into a helicopter? Well, that's one way to say that. There you go. What if this was a scratch and sniff, though? Chat. That would be fun. Ah! You could actually, like, smell the real Yoshi if you just, like, scratch and sniff. Remember when Earthbound came with a scratch and sniff? It was like... Weren't there, like, vomit-scented scratch and sniffs in Earthbound? There were. That's so fucking weird. No, you know what? It does make sense for Earthbound, though. Aw, man, imagine that. I hope that wasn't anything important. Indiana Jones moment. This is one of those things, too, that, like, some of the effects look really good on a CRT TV. Like some of the glowing in this cave. I remember thinking, wow, those graphics are amazing. And then, not long after this, the N64, they started showing more of it, and I'm like, this game looks like crap. 3D is... Every game is gonna be 3D from now on. And boy, did they try. You know, I'll actually applaud Nintendo for not making a Yoshi 3D platformer at a time where fucking everything had to be 3D. And some games did great in 3D, and then there were Castlevania 64s. Well, yeah, Croc. That's right, Croc was pitched by Argonaut as, Yoshi 3D. Which, that remake is coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna give it a shot. Croc is back! Remember Croc? He's back! In Pog form! I haven't forgotten about the Pog Showcase. I'm talking the PAWG Showcase. No, I was talking about this the other day. I have all my old Pogs. I showed them... maybe it was just a screenshot. But, I showed them a while back. God damn, those fucking things. Ah. Hidden red coins everywhere. Yeah, if you take enough damage, there's a decent chance you will, not get the 100%. But yeah, I would like to, actually go through my Pogs in more detail. If anyone could actually find me, if it exists, or if you know it exists, without going mental over it, I'm just curious, my old Pog Showcase. Whenever I showed them last, like, I don't think I did anything in any great detail. Vinny, go back. Oh, right, you're right. But that was, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't know what Pogs are, but there were Pogs on Commercial Chaos this past week, and it reminded me of them, so... I still have to go through my art. I have more art that I haven't shown the chat. I think I've shown the best of it. But I still have more old stuff. I'm using the Pro controller, by the way, so I can't just look down and see the color of the buttons. Which, by the way, they weren't even that color on the SNES controller, just the Super Famicom. I'm just like, am I playing Every time I see an X button, I'm like, oh god, where is it? Is it the bottom button, like PlayStation? Or is it the left button, like Xbox? Or is it the top button, like Nintendo? I wish we gamers could all get along, you know, and just have one common system of, like, the X button goes on the top. You know? Don't get cute and try to, like, create your own controller layout so you can say it's unique. Like, it's fine. Everyone's getting cute. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. Right? Oh yeah, I did this. So the most controversial aspect of Yoshi's Island, aside from the DP, is when Baby Mario cries. It's very annoying, and people have straight up said they hate it. It doesn't really ruin the game for me, but there is a mod for this game where you can, like someone has hacked it, so you can get rid of that sound. I never found it quite as annoying as other people. I just kind of used it as fuel to not get hit. As you will see, that will not work. This playthrough, I will take my Yoshi! Here's how it feels to chew 5 gum. Okay, so this will not be a 100% completion. It's just... I took too much damage. Wow. Chat, I forget, if you do a level again, do you still have to get all the coins and flowers? You do. Kind of forgot about that. I might want to 100% at least one level, just to show the chat an extra stage. It'll probably be this one. In future streams of this, do you think you could crop the sides and bring back the overlay? I don't have an overlay. I'm open to the idea. Oh, this is the Monkey and the Weasel song, chat. Also, I forgot you could use eggs to get stars. There's ways to do that. Oh, there you go, there you go. Oh, that was another mind blower in 1995. That bucket just gave up. I always felt bad for those poor Shy Guys. I need an egg. Oh! I think I can use these chuckle fucks to get back. Or I could just jump on the egg container. The egg block. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there's anything particularly meaningful up here. Just coin. I mean, extra lives are nice. The game's not that difficult. I mean, it can be. As you saw last level, I've taken many a hit. It's weird, Nintendo has experimented with the main character not being able to die, like, a lot. In this game, it's a little different because you can still lose, but you can take a lot of hits as long as your meter goes back up to 10, and you get Baby Mario back. And then Mario was like, I cannot die! My greed keeps me alive! Aunt Bertrude is looking for me. I have to go. Where the fuck am I? Whoa. Kirby can't die. No, Kirby can die in games. Kirby cannot die in lore. Lucky me. An epic yarn? Oh, okay, that's another one I haven't played. Epic yarn. Man, remember when epic was the fucking big word? Wow. We got out of the epic era, and it was as stealthy as, like, how we got into it. I don't even know how that happened, like... How could I have let that happen? Epic movie.
Okay, this is epic.
I'm gonna turn into a car. I watched a video about, like, the delineation between decades going away, and how, like, just, it's harder to place all of the... I mean, even the styles of the 60s to the 70s and 80s were pretty, like, pretty different, pretty notable. And, like, now you could look at somebody from 20 years ago, and it's like, yeah, that's about... I mean, unless they were emo, but even that's coming back. But, yeah, lately it's kind of just been blending together a whole lot more. The internet is a blender. Well, that and also... Yeah, I agree with that. Everything's become a slurry. That's... New slurs are invented every day. And that's what I'm saying, like, it's a slurry. You're right. But in terms of fashion, and in terms of, like, hobbies, I think it's more like the slang of 10 years ago. Or, like, you know, that's why it's like, I call this generation skibbity. It's a joke, but I don't know how else to define it. We're all in the back rooms of the 2020s right now, chat. Early 2010s is vastly different from the 2020s to me. I mean, it's there, yeah. I mean, I don't think you could notice it on first glance, but I agree. I guess I see what you're saying. Also, it's... Consider I'm not the best person to even be talking about this, considering my age. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm still listening to Led Zeppelin. Remember Led Zeppelin? Are those guys still popular? Gotta be careful, this guy's pants are gonna come off, chat. I can't look, I have to... That's the thing I really appreciate about this game, is... It's just a bunch of little enemies turned big, and somehow it works great. Someone said Zoomers are getting into old tech for some reason. Well, I mean, I got into old music, and it didn't make me popular, so, I mean, it wasn't like, when I was getting into classic rock, I was trying to be different. It just, you know, something cool about it that resonated with me. I don't know if that's the same for old tech, but... I don't really know what you mean, actually, now that I think about it. That's a weird... It's kind of weird. Maybe it's like Dune? Where they're gonna just, like... You know, go back to analog equipment so that we don't have, the AI take over or something? I don't know. Either that, or it's like, also, look at the tech in Blade Runner 2049. It's like they have holograms and shit, but they also use, like, a semi-futuristic microfiche. Like, it's weird. It's like a weird blend of analog and digital to maintain the retrofuturism of the 80s, but also to... Oh man, I survived. But also to, you know, show that there was a big, like, tech blackout in the lore that, like, kind of shut off everything at one point. So I like that kind of thing. Like, Blade Runner 2049 to me has a really interesting blend of like, kind of the modern digital age and old analog shit. Like, tactile. That was one of the design choices they made, was like tactile. Of course, you could just say a completely unrelated statement and I would bring it back to Blade Runner, but... but when what's her name? The character... I forget her name. Shit, I should know this, I'm a fake fan. But when she's, like, building stuff in 3D, she's not using a computer. She's using, like... They look like camera lenses. It's like something that you can, like, actually tactile... It's like tactile, you can twist it, you can spin it. Miss Runner. Not Joy. It's, I don't want to spoil the movie for people, but yeah, the character at the end of the film. You can bop it. You can noop it. On a more Yoshi's Island note, really like the backgrounds here. And this ragtime music is always a lot of fun. Cozy Condom made a lot of great compositions. There's a dude, what was his name, Tom Breyer, who was able to sight read this and play it, like, almost perfectly. There's like a video, there's a couple videos of him sight reading, like, ragtime Mario music and doing some really cool shit. Yeah, I know there's a sad story, but we can celebrate his, you know, the good things. Yeah. But no, he really, I mean, those videos brought me a lot of joy. What's your favorite rendition of The Man Who Sold the World? Ooh, that's tough. I do like the original Bowie version, which I heard many, many years later after the Nirvana version. And I still think the Nirvana version's amazing. I think Kurt's voice is very good for that song. There's a live version that Bowie did in the 90s that's really good. Hit an enemy to receive these prizes. Oh, that's right, it's a red coin. Which is the better version of Hurt? The Johnny Cash version. And I say that as a huge Nine Inch Nails fan. I think even Trent would agree with that. I like those little ghost guys. That's their rotten home. If you want to know why I like Elden Ring so much, it's because you could do rot damage. Not a lot of games give you that option. Poison? No, no, no. It's all about rot. Every day we rot, Duggalith. Shit. Man, that shit counts down quick. I wonder if there are any people that didn't know you could freeze the reticle in place. Because I didn't for a long fucking time. Stop that. Should have killed those enemies before I did that. You! Oh, God! There's so many enemies that just, like, come out of nowhere in this game. I forgot about that. Game sucks. That's what I imagine it sounds like when Yoshi transforms into a mole car. Just pain. think Yoshi's bones break? They break and then they unbreak. Yeah, he feels the pain of it. And when they regrow too, he feels the pain of that as well. That's not true. I'm lying. You know what? He's just in shock. He's being flooded with endorphins, so it feels like he's getting high as fuck. So, yeah, I mean, is he even really turning into a mole car? I don't know, because he's so high. Like, dude, isn't video games trippy and drugs is weed and fun? Wow, dude. What if Mario did mushrooms for real, dude? That's my favorite trope that I helped kill. Yo, dude, what if Toad was a penis? I said that one night to myself. It was a stroke of genius. Like the little flower that grows too. It's like many fun gameplay mechanics are implemented into Yoshi's Island. We're not gonna 100% this level. Man, that's such... Oh, that's dog doo-doo. That's doo-doo. Alright, I mean, listen, if I have to redo some levels to get 100%, I will. But I'll, you know, eventually do that. I'm not planning on jumping back in. I'm only gonna 100% one world, just to unlock one bonus level. It may be this one, it may be the next one. Just one. Alright, now, but what if Yoshi got high for real, though? Why do they sound wet? So Yoshi's tongue physics are pretty cool. Ah! Oh man. Should I let him get one? Alright, well, just the one. Just the one. Full! It's kind of fun that this game turns into a shooter once in a while. Kinda. With the watermelon. I really like the watermelon power-up. Also, it's kind of interesting that Yoshi ended up taking Shy Guys, where the Mario series, not so much. Like, Mario 2 was this, like, bastard child of Nintendo. And the poor Shy Guys ended up being kind of just abandoned for a while. I mean, they show up in a lot more stuff. Yoshi adopted the Shy Guys. Alright, so this is the infamous fuzzy that you touch and you get dizzy. This is another effect that blew my fucking mind as a kid. I was like, what do you mean we're high right now? Is this what it's like? But there was a mascot that came to my school and told me drugs were not cool. This looks awesome! Oh, man. If you think about it, this is the birth of Mario Wonder. Oh, they should make a sequel to Mario Wonder and call it Mario I Wonder What's for Dinner. I died for that bad joke. I forgot you can destroy the fuzzies. I wonder if, so yeah, the reason I'm playing this, like I said, it was because of the chat member who emailed me and told me that I didn't have a playthrough of this on my Vinesauce channel, which I found kind of hard to believe. But, you know, it's funny because, yeah, Germa also started playing Chrono Trigger yesterday, and he, so that's a Super Nintendo game from 1995. So 1995 Super Nintendo games are in right now, chat. All the cool kids are playing them. Now I just have to remember what other Super Nintendo games came out in 1995. I think I missed one, right? Played DKC 3 again. No. No. No, no! Super Nintendo games released in 1995. Let's see. Mega Man 7. Mortal Kombat 3. I had that. Castlevania Dracula X. Yeah. I mean, Rondo Blood's better. Dragon Quest 6. Okay. Clock Tower. Tales of Phantasia. Earthworm Jim 2. I mean, to me, the most notable ones are Chrono Trigger and Yoshi's Island. How did I miss 4 coins? Crazy. Wasn't Kirby Superstar 95? It didn't show up on the list. There's a secret under the log in the final area. Oh. Yeah, 100%ing this game is a little tough. When I was younger, I had problems leaving a level not 100%ed. It was, like, actually too much. Not just in this game, but in a lot of games. I would explore areas so fully. Like, my Final Fantasy VII playtime was ridiculous. It hit 99 hours eventually, but that was also because I just kept playing. But yeah, I would just scour every area, trying to find every little thing, and you know what? That ended up kind of, not being as good. Especially for streaming. Like, for streaming purposes, too, and the way I play games these days are very different. It's also, like, a time thing, and I think there's some aspect of FOMO, which I believe is a kind of cheese. But, you know, chat, I'm actually considering... I've been thinking about Secret of Evermore. Weirdly. Another flawed but really cool game. I'm not thinking of streaming it, I'm just thinking about it. What year was that? That wasn't 95, right? That didn't come up in the list I was looking for. Good commercial sleep game. Was that 95? Oh, okay. So that list was bullshit. I think what happens with Secret of Evermore is I think of the commercial, and I'm like, man, that was a fucking amazing commercial. And then when I actually play it, it's less good. Still gotta hit the Quintet trilogy. What's that, Dave? Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, Terranigma. Oh. Well, I've heard only good things about Terranigma. But I hear better things about Terraligma. Right? Right? Should do that in like a comedy club, like in person. And just like wait until the audience laughs and just like look at them, stare at them, and just keep saying, right? Chat member said, what about Game Boy games? Do you think you would play Game Boy games? There's a few. There's a few. I mean, I played all the ones that I really want to play. I think... When you think of Game Boy games that are classics, that are still probably ones that hold up, it's like Wario Land, it's Zelda, the Mario Land series, which I've played. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong 94. That's one I haven't played since it came out. I hope Vinny plays Suikoden one day. So this is where the anxiety hits, where I look at chat and it's just, Vinny, play this 100-hour-long game, please. Since you're talking about playing Donkey Kong 94, please play... It's like, fuck. Here we go. And then I feel like I'm letting people down by not playing them. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's silly. It really is dumb. I shouldn't think like that, but I sometimes do. But I also... You know, there's another part of me that doesn't want to miss out on all these great games that I've missed out on. For all the hundreds of games that I've played and finished, there are a lot of really huge, important games that I just have never played. So there's that too, but a lot of those games are fucking massive. So then I'm just like, alright, I guess I'll play Yoshi's Island again. It's just a little guy. Hey there, cute little Yoshi. Does baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Oh! Yeah, that's a frustrating experience. Getting hit one time during a boss and losing your 100%. I would just do the level again when I was younger. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm doing it again. I love the intense music for the fight with the most adorable thing I've ever seen. It's very dangerous. New instrument just got added to the world map music. Update successful? What game just updated? Could anyone see what that was, or no? Oh, Monkey Ball, right, that got an update. I've said one day I wanted to check out that update, but it hasn't happened yet. Note the Coopers are pretty big in this game. Oh man, everything's getting updated. Yoshi is small? Is he that small though? Smaller than grown Mario. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, Chad, don't mind me. But yeah, they're pretty big, these Coopers. Maybe they've got like HGH happening. Well, that worked out just fine. That's a great Yoshi face. This dog's name is Poochie. He's cute. He runs in the direction Yoshi faces. The Pikmin dog. There we go. Poochie would definitely eat toddlers. What the fuck? Oh my god, what did you eat for breakfast this morning, chat member? God damn. I mean, look, how hungry is he? Like I'm playing Fall Guys or something. Oh no! Just like I remember it. Do you think Fall Guys resents Among Us? No? Alright. I mean, they're little bean fellas. They got big around the same time for the same reasons. And Among Us had much more of a cultural impact. Oh, come on! Oh, this sucks. Mad 'cause dead. I'm not gonna get squished again. This game is for literal toddlets. Do you think anyone calls Tommy Tellerico Toddler Tellerico? Would that be funny? Is that anything? Almost fell for it again. Oh, you can just, like, go back up here. Alright. I mean, I'm still gonna try to get as much stuff as I can, even if the allure of the 100% is just not really there for me. Have I ever played Super Princess Peach? Which one is that? That's not the one that just came out, right? Is it a DS game? the DS game with the vibe rod? What do you mean vibe rod, man? What are you talking about there? Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar, but did it have a vibe rod on the bottom screen? She uses her magic wand that shows vibes. It's vibe, Peach's final smash. Man. Oh wait, there's something. Oh man, no, go back up there. I did play the demo of the most recent Peach game, and while it wasn't for me, you know, like I wasn't gonna buy it. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, for sure. Pound the ground to pop balloons. Find the correct one to win. Can't the bandit just win instantly if you're not lucky? Literal last one. So can you. Very good item for 100%. Oh yeah, that's right, that is a good item for 100%. I forgot about that. And I'm missing a flower, so whatever. Vinny, why do you play every single Bing Bing Wahoo that comes out, even though there hasn't been a good Mario game in 20 years? Oh man, that's such bait. That bandit was intent on getting me that tutorial block. The master of bait. That was... Yes, that was him. The master of bait. No, he's gotta do... You know, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do a little bit better than that. You gotta at least make it seem believable. Like, Vinny, I like Chrono Trigger, but I find the pacing to be abysmal. Like, that would be... You know what? Even that, I'd be like, no, that's bait. This guy's obsessed with pacing. Vinny, I like Chrono Trigger, but I got bored and stopped playing halfway through. Shame. I'm sorry to hear that. Chrono Cross is better than Chrono Trigger. Okay, alright chat, you can put your vibe wands away. Those clouds are so scummy. Look at them. When you really stop and look at them for a minute, they look scrumbly. I don't know what other word to use. I fell asleep watching Blade Runner in the couch. In the couch? You fell asleep in a couch. Shit. Well, that kind of stuff, you know, like, say that's true and the chat members not just doing a meme now. Like, I get it. That's the thing. I understand. It's a slow-paced movie, some people don't really get into it. If anything, I feel bad that, like, you know, I'm sure there's I don't know, 950 episode anime that someone would love for me to check out. And are sad that I haven't, because I would enjoy it. It's the same here. It's like, if someone says, Vinny, I didn't like this thing, I understand, but also, you know, it sucks that you're missing out on a thing I like. But if you said there's been no... Vinny, objectively, there has been no good Mario games in the last 20 years. It's like... You know, that, I don't... That's just, a chat member who's trying to get a reaction. Come on. Ah! It hasn't even been 20 years since Galaxy. That chat member, who has now been acknowledged enough that he's derailed the stream a bit. By the way. Successful baiting. You won? Well, I don't believe it. It's more just conversation, but sure. That chat member does not resonate with joy and can't enjoy Mario Galaxy. And I find that to be very sad. Someone said, I genuinely can't enjoy Mario Sunshine. That makes a little more sense. As much as I disagree with that opinion. I like it. I think Sunshine's great, but it's got its problems. Yeah, I mean, that's a more understandable game to not like, because it's pretty different fundamentally, well, at least from a gameplay standpoint. And, it does get kind of repetitive. And when I say repetitive, I mean in the sense of, like... Oh, you do have to go up there anyway, okay. So, on one hand, you have Mario Sunshine not being fully finished, so it kind of falls apart a little bit in some spots. And then on the other hand, you have the whole island is tropical. So you're not exactly like getting the most varietous game visually, like a Mario Odyssey or even 64. You're just kind of getting, you know, one level's in the evening. There's a beach. There's another beach. There's a port. There's water. There's sun. There's a hotel. But yeah, I like it. I would... Sometimes I've had Mario Sunshine in my top, like, 25 games of all time. I don't know if I would place it there anymore, necessarily, but it is a really good game still, for me. And part of it is because I grew up with it, and I just played a lot of it. I love the way... I think Flood is a fantastic addition. I think it's great. I really enjoy that game mechanic. It just makes things, like, really fun. And I actually don't mind the tropical theme. It reminds me of summer. It came out in the summer. It was a good summer for me. I had a lot of fun playing it, so when I revisit it, it makes me kind of happy. So I have, like, a lot of that working with it and instead of against it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you played Mario Sunshine while your babushka was in the hospital, that could be a problem. But, no, I think Sunshine has its fans. There's a lot of people that love that game. But I think Galaxy's much more universally loved. What am I getting +2s for? I know I'm hilarious, chat, but I mean... Hey, whether or not it was a good pun, it's true. Universally loved is, you know, yes, Galaxy, universally. It's great. I'm very proud of it. Totally meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. What a life this is. Forced to wear a skull on your head. Trapped in a little spot. Can never leave. Just jumping around. All day. Really says a lot about rat-society. Oh, I didn't know you could kind of just do that. Just throw it directly... I guess you can't really throw it in from the bottom unless you're right next to it. Can't throw it back. Look at that. Yeah! I need an egg. No! Throw the baby. I think you could do that in Yoshi's Island DS, if I'm not mistaken. Or not the DS. Well, yeah, the DS one. That's insta-death, huh? I should have I should have thrown the baby. Fuck off! Ah! Ow! Stop that. Fucking hell, how did I get so bad at this game? Oh, my eggs. Oh no! All these eggs is gone! $25 per egg! I know who's doing this, by the way, chat. I know why the egg prices are so high. I can blame one guy. His name? Eggs Benedict. It does sound like a villain name, you gotta be... I mean, let's be honest. Probably. Did I miss one? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe... You missed a flower in the floating dirt cubes. You know, I've decided... At this point... that I'm going to just complete the level. I'm not going back. I've already... done so poorly at collecting stuff. It's not worth it anymore. Chad, I gotta watch my cholesterol. Okay? I can't be fucking around. I don't even know what cholesterol is, but I think I'm at the age now where I have to watch it. Been looking for it for so long, and so I could watch it, and I don't know where it is. I haven't been able to find it. More pepperoni for the pizza man. I think that would be the opposite of good cholesterol habits, right? Wait, is there, like, cholesterol on pepperoni? Do they, like, cook it in cholesterol? Like, I don't... Also, what a great word cholesterol is, isn't it? It's a really cool word. I'm not so lucky this time. Here I am saying I'm not gonna get the stuff, and then I try to get the stuff and I die. Do they make shows like Knight Rider anymore? Didn't they revive that show? Knight Rider? Like a dude with like a talking car, right? Or does he turn into a car? Or does he, like, fuck the car? I don't know. It was like David Hasselhoff and there was a car. I just know that. I've had just about enough of this level. Oh, man! Such a sad noise when Yoshi doesn't have any smelly eggs left. I feel so bad for him. Alright. Yeah, chat, I've just about had enough of this level. Oh, man. I was doing really well the first time, and then the impatience just kind of hit me. But more than the impatience, this level is quite dense with bullshit. It is the game's fault, not mine. It's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. That was where the murder happened. Yeah, I kind of ran out of, patience there, chat. I need to touch more fuzzies, so I can get more dizzy. Why are there ghosts just, like, visible in daylight? What's going on here? What malevolent spirits are, like, hanging around in Yoshi's Island? Like, what happened? This place must be, like, the source of great woe. Those trees are actually fuzzies, chat. Don't be fooled. They're fuzzies without eyeballs. Oh, God! Oh! Gotcha. yeah, this game ramps up difficulty at a pretty decent rate. It's got a good difficulty curve. I never realized how smooth it was. And this is only, oh god, and this is only World 2. It's just the right amount of difficulty for this point in time. How is this a baby game? This would have pissed me off. I mean, I completed it at 10. But I mean, I was a certified gamer at 10. Because I was playing, like, NES games. Like Kid Icarus. I was completing Kid Icarus and Metroid and, like, Zelda 2 and... You know, not that I was, like, an expert. But for the age of baby... I think I grew up with difficult games. Because it's like, there really wasn't much of a distinction between, like, baby games and, just games at that time. Meaning, alright, so, you know, the Mario games were probably more my style, but Mario 1 was tough. And that was, like, my first game I ever really started playing, so that was a hard game. But there wasn't as much of a delineation, and even like Kirby, it was kind of just, later on, when I finally played Kirby on the NES. It still had it was easier, but it wasn't like baby easy. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, chat, but... It wasn't like there was a Hello Kitty Island adventure for me to play at the age of 5, so I was playing Mario 1 and Zelda 2. Where is that key? Comfy games didn't exist in the 80s. Pain existed in the 80s. Well, Tetris, yeah, but someone said Tetris was their comfy game. And I played a lot of Tetris, but that game was still very frustrating to get to, like... Here's the thing about Tetris. It just kept going. I never got a sense of completion from Tetris. Did I play Lemmings? I rented Lemmings. I thought it was cool. It stretched my brain, but it didn't, I didn't, end up renting it again. Same for Lost Vikings, 1 and 2, which were, like, puzzly games that I thought were gonna be platformers, where you had, like, a Viking with a sword. It's like, yeah, action game, and then I play it, and it's like, oh, I gotta use my brain? And then I really got into it. I really liked it. I got fooled into playing more, like, intellectual games. Not even, like, overly intellectual, but just, like, stuff where you had to, apply your brainstem a little bit. Because I just wanted to, like... When I was younger, the thing I most wanted to do was swing a sword or shoot a gun at people in a video game, and it worked. A lot of those games were real fun. But then, once in a while, it was like getting a vegetable snuck into your meal. It's like, fuck, I have to use my brain to get these lemmings across so they don't fucking die. Alright. It's like, but the cover art of, like, the Lost Vikings game, again, was, like, dudes with swords and shields. And I'm like, perfect! Game covers back then were great. You know what I noticed about game covers back in the 80s and early 90s? Virtually indistinguishable from, like, romance novels that my grandmother would read. Usually, like, yeah, there was wizards. You know, the art style was very, like, kind of realistic looking. Like, painterly realistic. Fabio was there. You know, there was pecs, they were oiled. Guy was holding, like, a comically decorative sword. And then you play the game, and it's like, it had the graphics of one of Yoshi's eggs. And that was the whole game. But you liked it, because it was what you rented and spent your money on, so you should like it. That's why I like watching those old game commercials. That is genuinely something I enjoy. It's not just for the views. I mean, it's nice that people like watching them and people show up for the classic game commercials, but I will say I'm fascinated by them, especially the early, like the 80s ones, where they have to try to make a game that looks like absolute dog shit, like register to someone who's looking at it on TV for the first time. Like, what do you even do to make this game look impressive? Guy's gotta go through a TV. It's awesome! I mind-gamed myself. The Mario busting out of the TV with huge arms was the best. I've kind of, like, discovered one of my favorite, genres of commercial from the 80s is a different region than I'm used to. Like, not one of the main regions that these games came out, so to speak. Like, not North America, Europe, or Japan. And, like, they have a lower budget, and maybe they don't fully understand the assignment, and then suddenly Mario has buff arms. Some really, really good, like, early 3D crust in there, too. Like, some of those commercials have birthed some real fun abominations. Everyone got pulverized. Yes. If it's anything I know about Yoshi, it's that he loves killing. Wow, I can't believe Yoshi's fucking dead. Well. One of the things I do enjoy is the Yoshi's Island versions of the enemies that we're pretty familiar with from Mario World. Like, so Shy Guys just have this very goofy face. Oh man, dude. Dude. No. Alright. I feel like I have a pretty distinct memory of this castle. Probably because it annoyed me. Okay, so you know how I sometimes add words to video games. This is a repeat bit, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Sometimes I like to add... just my brain fills in words during melodies. And this is before I ever even picked up an instrument. So it's just something I guess I've always done. Well, for this song, I can't help but hear Monkey and the Weasel. That's what I hear. It's a repeated bit, I know I've told it on stream, but for those that don't know, I know there's Panasonic Blu-ray, I know, $99, Panasonic Blu-ray. I heard Monkey and the Weasel. Monkey and the Weasel. Monkey and the Weasel. I don't know who they are, I don't know why they are, but that's what I think of. Never figured out the first line. That is still very elusive to me. Panasonic Blu-ray, $99. Right, I don't know. That's someone else's meme. I don't fuck with other people's memes, alright? Wait. It's $99. Panasonic Blu-ray. It's not the opposite. Deep in the forest, Monkey and the Weasel. That's fine. Sure. It's no San Diego, but it'll do. I'm still convinced that's why that game is called It'll Do, by the way. I don't think they could come up with a title, so that someone just said, why not name it this? And someone was like, it'll do. And then they were just like, wait a minute, what'd you say? They use that in a tagline. Oh, so then, alright, well, there you go. Inspiration comes from lots of places. Okay. All kerns. Wait, what? Oh, man. Who, invincible? What's the lore of that red boo? There's gotta be some deep fucking lore, like he was murdered in a particularly gruesome way. I told you, Yoshi's Island is filled with pain. It may look, sound, and appear to be cute, but it's actually very, very... The history is awful. It starts with the Italians. They came to these lands. And they developed a taste for linguine and Yoshi. And not just the eggs. Oh yes, we have baby Mario's twin brother at Bowser's castle, but we're not handing him over to the likes of you. They're twins? Yeah, they're the Mario twins. Hey, step right up! Come on, you know. Come on, it's time to shit your own pants. Not like last night, 'cause I was fine. It's not what happened at all. You know. A couple, maybe 2 more levels. 2 or 3, we'll see. The other thing I'm playing tonight is, I'm finally investigating, after a long time, the Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdom mode, which apparently makes the game a lot better. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get into it, like, so much in 2 hours. We'll see. I liked Darkest Dungeon 1 a lot. I guess I'll talk about this when I'm playing Darkest Dungeon, but I'll just kind of give you the long and short of it. I liked Darkest Dung a lot, but it was still a pretty frustrating experience, because it ended up... I could never get past a certain point. It was just, like... It was just futile. And then, like, there are things that I forgot if I didn't play for a while, so it, you know, it was cool. People really liked the streams I did of it a while back. But it ended up kind of, it was tough for me to want to get back into. Darkest Dungeon 2, I played like 1 time, and I was not really all that into it. I know it's a very different game. And there were a lot of changes in there that people really didn't like. So this new game mode, people, you know, have recommended it a couple times to me, and it seems like it's been received pretty well. We'll see if it's something I can get into over the course of, like, 2 hours, but... Fast and the Furious 20. Yoshi has to turn into a train to save Vin Diesel. I knew what I was doing as I did that, too. I saw that happen in slow motion. I'm like, no, move the box to the other spot! Move! Move! Ah. If anyone has a rip of the Minecraft movie, can you send that to me? I'm kidding, by the way. Whoever is publishing the Minecraft movie, please do not petition to have me banned from Twitch. I don't want to see that piece of shit. Dude, that's an ender pearl. You can use it to defeat the ender dragon. Creeper. It's a creeper. That is a crafting bench. Use it wisely. Like, seriously, every trailer, it's been mostly just that. That is a diamond sword, the most powerful of the swords available. It's just Jack Black saying something either, like, offhanded or epic. Dude, that's a ghast. Watch out. Or dude. That's a ghast. Flint and steel! It's so dumb. Oh god, Jack Black. It's amazing how, like, Jack Black kind of became a flanderized version of his own actual human self. And they just keep casting him to do that. And I still like, you know, generally, aside from the shit with Tenacious D, I don't hate the guy or anything. I don't fucking know the guy from a hole in the wall. He's been entertaining at various times. I've enjoyed some of his films. I just don't know why he's... I don't know. I don't know. Chat, Minecraft is very dear to me. Okay, very dear. And if they didn't get it right, 100%, I'm gonna McFucking lose it. Forgot I could do that. Will you ever even watch this movie? The Minecraft movie? I feel like it would be funny if I watched it and then did a review of it. I just really don't want to go to a theater to watch it. Oh god, that theater is going to be so fucking annoying. It's going to be everything Red Letter Media has complained about in their last video, and then 10 times worse. Oh my god. Minecraft is stuff! What's that? There's a creeper behind you. That is coal. This can be used to make a torch. Pillagers. It's just... Yeah, I think it's just gonna be him explaining the things in the movie. That's my impression of what we're gonna get. And his backstory is Jumanji. So it's Jack Black's second Jumanji. The scum of the Nether. That's... Oh, man. Oh, man. Just fucking quit the game entirely. More than anything, I kind of just want to see what's in there. Some would say this game is secret slop because of how many secrets there are. Oh, no, I wanted to steal the bubbles. That was close. It's a bunch of, like, weirdos in this game. Like the creatures. And yet, yeah, they're kind of freaks, but a lot of them are just like really happy. I guess I would be too if I lived here. Really happy and really, like, mean at the same time. I guess I would be mean too if I lived in this, like, paradise, this abundant paradise, and there were Yoshis coming around and, like, you know, swallowing my family and shitting them out into eggs. That's evil. That's fucking evil. That's fine, I wasn't getting 100% anyway, but... I am Yoshi. Missed opportunity to not have Jack Black play Yoshi. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. This is a fuzzy. If you touch it, you get dizzy. I'm trying to think if am I gonna play one more level? Yeah, one more level. Would you rather have Jack Black or Owen Wilson cast as you in the Vinesauce movie? Owen Wilson? Wow, so that's like... Wow, like, he's glitching. Like, his face... That's so weird. Like, why does Mario's face go all crazy? It's almost like it's a corruption. Wow. Yeah, so, like, spin. Wow. I'm good with that. I will admit I am tickled by improper casting choices, like the Austin Powers movie. I think, what was it, 3? The beginning of it, when they're casting the fake Austin Powers movie. Or is it the end of the movie? Whatever it is, it's really, I like that kind of shit. It tickles me. Nick Cage. Nicolas Cage as Vinny Vinesauce. Jason Segel as Joel Varg Skeletor. Taika Waititi as Germa. That's good. Zendaya as Limes. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't get cast unless you have over a million Instagram followers. You know the rules. Them's the rules these days, chat. Why do you think I'm posting clip slop on Instagram these days? On Vinny.Vinesauce on Instagram. Because I want to play Zendaya in her biopic. No, it's useful. I've learned through this trying to get shows thing with Redbox that, yeah, fucking people weirdly look at Instagram more than almost any other form of stuff. I don't know when Instagram became the de facto, like, you must have this number of followers to get a gig. But yeah, it seems like that's pretty important. Jay Leno as Gray Leno. Listen, chat, I just want to play... I want to play my music. I don't have to play at Madison Square fucking Garden. I just want to play at, like, a small theater. Because that shit's a lot of fun. It's genuinely some of the most fun shit I've ever done in my life. So... you know... not looking to become rich. God knows there's no money in rock music. God knows, hang on, God knows there's no money in music. But, turns out, playing live shows is actually very fun. And when it comes to, clout, I already have a clout action figure. I bought it for like 7-8 months ago, whatever. He's like, fully articulate, he's got his Buster Sword and everything. No, I'm already as famous as I want to be. I am recognized at conventions, sometimes to the point where it gets a little annoying. But once in a while someone recognizes me at a Taco Bell when I'm at my lowest. No problem. No problem. You know, a game store, something like that. That's fine. It's nice. You get a nice little ego boost, and then you just return to being a nobody. That's why, like, everybody's a little bit famous these days anyway. It's like, you know, I might be known to a couple thousand people, or even several 100,000 people, but that's still not really that much. And that's really fine by me. However, when you do what I've learned, and I'm just thinking out loud here, when you do a rock show for like a couple hundred people, that feels, it's like, that's a lot of people. What's wrong with this fake Yoshi's face? What is this thing? Why is it never returned in a Yoshi game? What is that story? What is that? How many items can you hold, chat? I forgot. A lot? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, you can just throw eggs at them. Vinny, are you doing the whole game? I do plan on finishing this, yes. I would like to finish this, but what I don't want to do is 100%. Too frustrating. One world. I will 100% one world. And even that, I'm not doing today. Joke's on you, chat member. I don't take the subway. Chat member, do you know I've been killed on the subway 5 times? It's true. We all, New Yorkers get used to it. You go on, you go on down there, you get poisoned, shot, stabbed 5, 6, 7 times. You're fine. You just die a little bit. Great. Yeah, pushed on the tracks by a rat, no less. A rat, like human-sized rat, played by Jack Black. No, I go on the subway. I do. It's not as bad as some people think it is. By any means. But, you know, if I can drive in, and that's easier, I sometimes take the boat. Just depends, really. It's honestly cleaner than it was in the 2000s. Yeah, I mean, it also depends on the train line, too. You have to just kind of be aware of which one you're taking. You know, and what time, I suppose. But it's really not that bad. I took Joel, Marco, Frank, Mike, and, you know, the other folks that was, with Joel and I. We did one stop on the New York subway system. And it was very nice. One stop? Well, it just made life a little easier. So we could get to Barcade. Alright, I think we'll... No! Finish the world. If I do, then I'm gonna have less time. Darkest Dungeon's probably gonna be kind of a dense thing. Oh, man. What have I done? Holy shit. I just want to exit to the title screen. That's not going to happen, so I'm just going to create... There we go. Suspend point. Great. It's still as good as the last time I played it. It's a great game, and we're gonna finish it. I forgot how to use the Switch. Alright. So, we'll do more of that next week. And we'll take a quick break now, and I'll be back with the new game mode in Darkest Dungeon 2. I don't know if I'll be able to really get a feel for it, but I'll try. Am I going to finish Mario and Luigi Brothership? You know, it's funny you should say that because I was looking for my remote earlier to turn my TV on so I could play this here game because I have, I wanted to turn the TV and I couldn't find the remote. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh God, is that it? And it was in Nortz's Nussy. And I was like, oh shit. I don't know how it got there. So I'll be back in a couple minutes.